Hey there everybody, hope your day is going well. Your favorite old school gaming here, and welcome back to Morrowind. It's been a hot minute for me, and I've actually got a bit done off camera, which I'll get to in a bit. But first, I got books 4, 5, and 6 of 2920, the last year of the First Era. So, the third arranged hand starts off in Oblivion, where Sotha Sil is essentially traversing the plane of Oblivion, and he's wanting to meet with the 8 of the more prominent Daedra princes. There's Azura, Boethia. Hermamora is apparently the Daedra of Knowledge. I don't think I've ever had an encounter with Hermamora, either in Morrowind or Oblivion, but I could be forgetting something. But then there's Hersine, Malakath, Marin's Dagon, Molag Bal, and Shale Gorath. And Sotha Sil is essentially, apparently spends at least 2 days in there, because that's the 5th arranged hand, when Sotha Sil leaves the plane of Oblivion, to understand why why Gliverdale was destroyed. Which, it didn't even occur to me until I was editing the last episode that it was the Khajiit king that sent, was it Marin's Dagon? Or, no, it was Molag Bal, I think. Yeah, Molag Bal was destroying Gliverdale because of some offer that the Khajiit king made to the Daedra prince. And apparently, only through certain intermediaries, such as witches or sorcerers, will they answer the call of man and Myrrh. Yeah, and then apparently the terms, should not be discussed with the innocent. Oh boy. Yeah, so, Sotha Sil went to the realm of Oblivion, find out why Gliverdale was destroyed, and then, as for what the deal was, well, Sotha Sil doesn't say. Okay, then over to the Imperial City, where Prince Juliek was poisoned, maybe not, but yeah, Prince Juliek is feeling a little better, and then receives a letter from his mother. Yeah, but, Prince Juliek is getting better, apparently every healer in the Empire shuffling through like a slow ballroom dance, just one healer coming in, healing, then leaving, then the next coming in, healing him. But he's recovering, definitely getting stronger. I mean, hell, he hopes that he is strong enough to lead the vanguard against Morrowind. Okay, then back to Somerset, where Sotha Sil is taking yet another class. This time, on enchanting certain items. And apparently the charm that is instilled into it is intensified by the energy you bring to it by your own skills, just as all spells are. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, hell, it was a while till I could consistently cast Firebite, and then by the time I created other spells, I could just pretty much cast them every single time, because I just used them a lot. Yeah, and apparently, casting resist fire on yourself, you still feel you still feel that the fire is there, and its heat, but you have to know that it will not hurt or injure you. Yeah, and as Sotha Sil gets a message that Almalexia arrived on Artaeum, yes, one of his students didn't cast the resist fire spell properly and gets himself burned. But Sotha Sil just is, I guess I'll have to, I'll leave Sotha Sil goes to meet Almalexia, finds out that, things are not really going well in Morrowind. They need him there. And he's just, I guess, I'm gonna have to return. And apparently the island is leaving the sea, and so, Sotha Sil and Almalexia are heading back to Morrowind. And then the year continues, and Second Seed. So Second Seed starts at the Imperial City, where the Emperor, Remen III, and he's coming in. Apparently, there's only 3 people he can trust. Versadu Shahi, his son the prince, and his mistress Rija. Yeah, and the Emperor has worked out that someone named Orma a tribeswoman from Black Marsh, an Orma tribeswoman from Black Marsh called Kathica. He suspects her of poisoning his son, and the advisor, Potnate, I guess, says, tell your council you're going to drop the matter. That way we can have certain guards follow her and see, the scope of the plot on the Imperial throne. And perhaps the Potnate is the one trying to poison the Emperor, because, his son comes up and says, I heard the Emperor found out about the poisoner. And, it's the art of speechcraft. You tell them what they want to hear in a way that gets them to do what you want them to do. And apparently, send instructions to Kathka, and hey, if she, make sure she follows instructions to the letter, because otherwise she's risking her own life more than ours. Whew, boy. And then, still in Cyrodiil, this time in some place called Mir Korab. Not sure where in the hell that's supposed to be. Yeah, and, wherever the hell Mir Korab is, I don't know. But it's where Regia is apparently in some kind of a hot spring. And, she needs water, but, well, the bath she's in just apparently always tastes of chalk. Thing is, as she's, taking her bath, the captain of the Imperial Guard comes in, and Regia's just, excuse me, this body is not for your leering eyes. And the captain's just, Kathica, right? We saw you with her just a minute ago. Apparently the person who brought out the water was indeed Kathica. But then the Argonian apparently just disappeared into the woods. But now the guard is blaming Regia for being in cahoots with Kathica. Even though Regia wasn't? At least I don't think so. Okay, then, let's see, go on into the Black Marsh, someplace named Gideon. Oh, and let's see, the So and Vulture Tavern, where apparently Zook and Miramod are talking about, assassinating the Emperor in a certain place, but, apparently you get the Emperor to ride through those, paths with minimal escort, and, they're essentially, planning to ambush and kill the Emperor as he's passing through. And of course, Zook is the Empress's personal guard. And Zook is just, first, before leaving, just, don't, make sure you don't follow me. That way, if you're caught and tortured, you can just say, yeah, I saw this person, but we didn't talk. Just stay here, we leave separately. Then go back to the Empress, and Zook is just, he's a fool, but that's kind of who we want, to apparently assassinate the Emperor. Then, back to Thurza Fortress in Cyrodiil, where Regia is essentially being tortured to try and get some information. But she's innocent, although most likely no one would ever hear her again, which kind of sucks. Okay, right, because there's, Tarala, who is the Duke of Mournhold's mistress, is, just, traveling through Cyrodiil, and just kind of wandering through, is very, very pregnant. Yeah, so pregnant, in fact, that as she's just walking along the path, that she starts, first, she's thinking, there are certain kicks here, but this is a different kick. This is, oh, no, the baby's coming. Yeah, she just, collapsed onto the side of the road, and essentially, was, screaming in pain and all that, the process of, just as childbirth is. But then, a certain bird just, flew down, blinked, and then she blinked, and then the bird was gone. Some kind of an elf, not a Dunmer, not an Altmer, but an alien or wild elf. Yeah, and he rushes, he runs over. It's, she kind of tries to struggle, but she can't because the body's saying, "Hey, time to give birth." but, she just feels a sudden release and then fainted. And then, as she wakes up, she finds that the baby has been cleaned and is lying by her side. And she's just, okay, so I guess the wild elf must have helped her and just, appeared to help her as, a woman giving birth in the middle of the wild can't really do much. He helped her and then just vanished. She, whispers thank you to the trees and manages to continue walking down the road to the west. So, Carl? I guess kind of near there. I don't know. I don't remember the Oblivion map that well. So let's see. Range 10, second seed. End mid-year. We're halfway through the 2920 series. Alright, this. Yeah, this is interesting because we start in Balmora, of all places. And the Imperial Army is apparently gathered just to the south of Balmora. And apparently the Imperial Army is very heavily armored. And, they have a horde of battle mages, but no boats. Yeah, and it's essentially they're, planning to, hey, since they don't have any boats, they're definitely going to cross any kind of lake or river. They're going to have to come, along the straits, and then that's where they'll be vulnerable. That's where we can fight them. Okay, then Bethel, Gray, and Cyrodiil. I'm not sure where the hell Bethel is, but the prince is visiting. Kind of, not exactly visiting, just more of a pit stop on the way up to Morrowind, where he's leading his own battalion. And, just paying the, essentially paying one of the merchants for the use of, the foods, the beds, the women. Yeah, and just make sure your merchants get their share of our gold. Let me worry about my army's direction, because the prince's advisor is saying, if you go this way, you're going to run into Lake Coronati. You'll have to, take a slightly different direction to get to the straits. And then, but, at Lake Coronati, Vivek's just kind of staring out across the water, and he doesn't see the Imperial Army, and he's wondering, where are they? And he's just, okay, let me look at the map again. There's no other way but the straits they could approach. And, even the captain's just, well, there are sentries posted in the swamps in case they're full enough to go there and be bogged under. And, we would at least hear about it. Yeah, and even Vivek is just, okay, something's wrong. They should have been here by now. We should be, at the very least, hearing battle, but there's nothing, just absolute silence. What the hell's going on? And we just, are you sure they were battle mages? And apparently they were wearing grey robes with mystical insignia on them. And just, why such a vast number travel with the army? They could have all been healers. And then Vivek just realizes, oh crap, they've cast a spell of water breathing on the entire army. And apparently the Imperial Army is already assaulting Ald Madak? Huh. I'm not sure, there's no Ald Madak that I know of, unless I forgot something, which is possible, or missed something. Again, possible. And Vivek realizes that, oh crap, they cast water breathing on themselves, and because of the heavy armor, they could easily just sink to the bottom of the lake, walk across the lake bed, then all of a sudden just show up and take all the Murdoch. And yeah, they did that. They they definitely did. And then back to the because that would have been the 16th of mid-year. So then 3 days later, the 19th of mid-year. Yeah, the symbol taking of Ald Madak. Yeah, but apparently the prince just wanted to stay there. Yeah, and there's a big celebration in the streets as the Patnate Versudu Shait or Shai, yeah, Versudu Shai, returns, and people along the streets of Cyrodiil are just cheering them on because hell, taking all of the Madak is one hell of a feat. It's a very well fortified fortress. They only took it by by surprise. And the Emperor is just brilliant. Okay, then, back to Alden Modoc in Morrowind. And, Prince Juliek is, in the fortress, and, he's saying, hey, during truce, we will not fight our enemies, and we will not do them harm. This is a truce time. We need to respect that. And Vivek comes in, and, let's see, they're essentially trying to bargain back and forth about, so apparently the Empire needs Morrowind, at the very least, the coastline, to protect from overseas aggressions and certain key strategic border castles, such as apparently Tel Narek, and then there's also Ald Umbel, Tel Arin, Ald Lambasi, and Tel Malthriba. Oh, and apparently, in return, the Denmark can forget that the Imperial citizens were the victors here. Well, according to Severn Chorith, but Prince Juliek is just, actually, in return, no Imperial attacks on Morrowind unless in return to an attack by you. And hell, you'll be protected from invaders by the Imperial Navy, and your land may expand by taking certain estates in Blackmarsh. Provided, of course, they're not needed by the Empire. And that's just, a reasonable offer. I mean, I'm used to Cyrodiils who offer something in return for what they take. They have a few days to decide. And the Prince just says, hey, we'll meet again in a week's time. So, if your army provokes no attack on mine, we are at peace then. And Vivek just left, and the feeling that the war was at the end, and knowing that Prince Juliek would apparently make an excellent emperor. And then, that song's hyped. Next time. I'm really liking the 2920 series, but anyway, so, I did make a whole bunch more Restore Magicka potions, and I just put all my Restore Health in here, because honestly it's just taking up weight. I don't use it, but I did make a whole bunch of Restore Magicka potions. 40 points for 5 seconds, 16 points for 38 seconds. Wow, 40 points for 5 seconds, geez, that's gonna be... right, that's exclusive Restore Magicka. Yeah, 40 points over 5 seconds. Yeah, so it's... I did make a whole bunch of Restore Magicka potions. I actually got my... Alchemy 100. And actually, I also got Speechcraft 100. Mainly because I was waiting for more snow bears and snow wolves to pop up in the, up in Solstheim. Yeah, because I got 21 of each, and yeah, finally, this thing is nice and cleared up. Whew, it was a mess. And, yeah, so, there are a few things, like, that I want to take care of as I get up to Solstheim. And, yeah, I will definitely have to take care of that, because I figured out that I screwed something up in one of the caves I visited last time. I'll get there soon, but first, up to Kull, then on over to Solstheim. Then, right, I want to get to the Thirsk and at least start the first, I grabbed snow bear pelts.
Hurry, last.
Yeah, whatever, dude. Okay, now, finally, up to Thirsk. Talk with, that one dude about making, snow bear armor, at least.
What's it?
Shut up. Hell yeah, 2 more points. I just die already. Die. Not enough magic. Wait, hold on a second. Right, because I'm only carrying a few restore health kits. Oh, damn potion. Of restore health. So, it just not expensive, but so much space. Okay, I'm making my way up this river to the lake. Still got a little ways to go. Let's see. Should be able to get. There's those in. That's fine. Okay. So my dude. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Snow bear armor. Let's start with the helmet. Aha! I knew you'd come through, Jakarta. Give me the pelts and gold. Come back tomorrow, same time, and I'll have your custom snow bear helm ready. Cool. Guys, honestly, he's probably not gonna.
Friend, I make the best armor on all of Solstheim.
Duly noted. As I was saying, you know, most likely his speech is gonna be the same, so I'm just gonna, stand there for a day at a time with all the pelts and all the money, eventually get all the pieces of armor. Now, actually, it'd probably be easier to divine. And then, because there's one cave I screwed up on. Exploring.
What say you?
Let me find it again. Oh, you found today, huh? Thanks for your help. Yeah. I see around here somewhere. Was that? I'll probably use that sometime later. Okay, so here's that giant mess of wolves. So it should be just on the snow, right above me, right north. Somewhere. Good job. Where is it? Oh, it's like directly north. I think. Was it? Oh, okay, I think it was. Pretty sure. Let me see. Nothing here. Because this is one of those ugly leak things. Oh, hey. Fire Slayer. Alright. Bye. Thank you. Stuff. Right, yeah, because it was like a certain magnet that led me to this cave. And apparently those walls, whatever the hell they're called, they don't respond, but I totally screwed up with something. One of these walls, I think. Or is it some on the floor? Or a bunch of diamonds. So I think it's in here. Unless I'm mixing up. Oh, hello. Yeah, look at that. That took me a minute to find, but. And a diamond. Pointing down. Let me grab all the diamonds first up. Hollowed out ice rock. I look a bloody no. The diamonds, emeralds, pearls, rubies? Oh yeah, bloody no. Security skill to 80! Yes. Listen, here's the loot from the jeweler heist. Like my marker? I figured that would get your attention. The girl make great guards. Not really. And I knew you'd be able to slip past them. I've paid off the crew and given the guild its cut. I'll see you in Citadel at that inn we talked about. The museum should be an easy haul. Security is light, and there's a broken window in the basement. But we can talk more about that later. Jeffs. Or Jeffs. But whatever. Now, the thing is, while I was waiting for the snow bears and snow wolves to respawn, I did get a journal entry. I should check in at the colony to see if there's anything I can do. Hell, let me just divine again. Actually, since I have 35 of these, I'll just start drinking some of them at least. Now, on to the colony and see what the hell's going on. Oh, son of a bitch. Let me try this again. The whole pile. Now, you really want to drain the parties. Don't worry about that. That waits for me to add that. Okay. One more time. Okay, Okay, thank you. Ooh, thank you for the berries. Now, I think we need to head a bit more north to get to Raven Rock. You don't go, huh? Oh, we got another. Thank you for not enough nick. I didn't fast this. Okay, I'm not going too fast. I thought it was doing the thing where I was passing over, but it wasn't actually showing me anything. Thank you. And here we are in the colony. That's another mine. What else we got? There's just a bunch of houses. A house, a storehouse of all places. Huh. And another storehouse. Neat.
Too bad
Falco.
about the ship. Not your fault, though.
Yeah, definitely not my fault. Whether you know it or not, Jacarid, you have arrived at a crossroads. Really. If he hasn't already, I'm sure Carnius will approach you before long. He will attempt to draw you into his plans for this colony. And though I do not know what they are, I know they will be carried out at the expense of the hard-working people of this colony. Rather than see you fall prey to his greed, I hope that you'll give consideration to aiding me in making Ravenrock a better place for us all. It's turning out well, don't you think? Still needs a lot of work, though. Yeah. Aiding. I can reveal to you now that the true reason I took this position was to counter whatever schemes Carnius may have. I want to see this colony succeed, Jacarid, and I believe you can help me to see that it does. I shall give you some time to think it over. Let me know when you're ready to make a choice. Huh. Interesting. Let me, divine on back to the Frostmoth for it.
What did I do to deserve this?
Oh, Jesus. Are we serious with this? Move your asses! Okay. Hello, Carnius. Oh, don't even say it. I can tell by the look on your face Falco gave you his little pep talk, didn't he? Oh, Jacarid, I need your help. Won't you help me? Perhaps instead you should think about doing yourself a favor and aiding me, Fixer. Believe me, I can make you a much better offer than Falco ever could. Don't be fooled. I will tolerate you only for it, as long as you are useful to me. If you perform well enough, it will be to your benefit. I think it's clear that I'm in a position to offer you a greater deal more than Falco might. Serve me well, and you may end up taking Falco's place. Take a little time to think it over, Fixer. Well, just based on the first 3 quests, I don't think he's a good choice. Well, I would want to experience
What
both.
say?
I say get the f out of the way. Stop standing in the middle of the goddamn stairway, you piece of sh**.
I took care of it.
Move!
Didn't I?
Stay as long as you like, friend.
Oh my god, can everyone shut up for 2 minutes? Let me talk. Okay, as I was saying, the Falco over in the colony seems to be a better choice canon-wise, but I would still want to experience both, so I'm not going to do it now, maybe next time or the time after, I don't know, it depends on when I can get things done, but yeah, I'll experience both sides of the questline, and yeah, like I said, I think Falco over in the colony actually doing the work would be a better choice canon-wise. Now I'm going to look at the map and figure out where I'm headed next. Okay, well, it looks like I'll need to head a little ways up the river to, well, wherever in the hell I want to go next. No, I need to get to the river, rather. Here we are. So. Oh, I've kind of already passed it. I passed it quite a few times, actually. Okay, so it's right here. Barely see it, but there it is. Hi. Yeah. Colfina. Hello. Hello, stranger. I'm afraid to meet under tragic circumstances, but I grieve for the death of my husband, Gustav Two Teeth. He was struck down in cold blood by a barbarian named Sigvatar the Strong over a foolish argument. He's my husband's friend. Sigvatar and Gustav were drinking, and Sigvatar, he slew my husband where he stood. There are witnesses. I demand weregold, the traditional retribution of my people. It is my right. Okay? Weregold is the traditional Nord right of retribution. When a life is taken, that life must be accounted for. When Gustav is irreplaceable, there must be compensation for his murder. I do not wish Sigvatar dead. I only want his family heirloom, the gem pine tear. Pine tear is rather small and not very valuable, but it means much to Sigvatar. If I were to gain possession of pine tear, it would serve as fading payment for Gustav's death. Will you help me extract weregold from Sigvatar the Strong? Okay. Okay, you will have your retribution, Kolfina. I'll bring you the gem pine tar. May Mara smile on you, Jakariad. Sigvatar the Strong is known to hunt near a formation of standing stones called the Altar of Thrond. It is northwest of here, and just west of the Harstrad River. Be careful, Sigvatar wields a powerful magic hammer called Ramkal. It can freeze a foe where he stands. It is a weapon that killed my sweet Gustav. Go now, and when you have pine tear, bring it to me. Okay, dokie. So, okay, you said it was near the Altar of Thrond? Let me see. Isn't that... So, the Altar of Thrond. Wow. Okay, it looks like I've got a ways to go, because it's... Wait the hell up back. Let me have a fire slate ready. What, summer or something? Damn it, really? This ice is mad. Jesus! What the hell? Where are all these bastards coming from? Are you done? Can I get going now? God damn. And okay. So, now I just hold he hunts something near? We'll see hunting near the Altar of Thrond. Matters not whether he lives or dies. I'd be tempted to kill him regardless, just for that unique weapon. God damn it, seriously? You don't even know what that's from? Oh no, that's like a near the crash airship. Oh, just die already. Okay. Yeah, here's the stone formation thingy. I wonder if... I kind of doubt it, but... Reaver. No. Yeah, okay, so to the west of this river. So he's likely hunting somewhere around here. I do see some... No, that's a first hag. I do see like some kind of a camp. Way over here. It's like a mix of people, kind of. A smuggler, a smuggler, and a smuggler. Okay, where is he? I'm not looking anymore. No, he's just maybe to the southeast? No, that's the first hag. Yeah, so, that's not... It's the first hag. Get up the hill. If I ever... Really? Okay, no, I hit it! Don't ever... Okay, so here's this. So I should have seen him somewhere down here. Wait, is that him? God damn it, this one! Oh, dumbass. Okay, now, you are, yes, Sigvator the Strong. So, Cofina is seeking Wergild for the death of her husband, eh? Never! Pine-Tail has been in my family for generations, and will be for generations to come. Besides, Gustav got what he had coming. Really. Cofina will get nothing from me, understand? I did what I had to do. She wasn't there, and neither were you. I had no choice. Now, leave me be.
Speak up.
Okay, is that all you got to say? I don't know, what was her husband's name? Because he's Sigvator the Strong. Okay. Maybe... No? Hey, Pine Tier! Huh, looks like just a unique gem. General has been updated. Like the shadow of a snake, my hand darted inside the purse of Sigvator the Strong and drew his ancestral gem, Pine Tier. If I return the gem to Cofina, the widow, it will serve as payment of Wergild for the murder of her husband. I don't know, is that... Let me save it first. Oh, damn, I haven't saved since I started an hour ago. Okay. The 22. Okay. Whew. Okay.
Not mine.
What is this? Frost damage and paralysis. Well, it is definitely unique. Sure, I'm taking it. Okay. And then Divine Intervention. Yeah, let's get back up to what's her name? At least she's just up the river. More Sarnetka, and before I accidentally cast that again by a Slayer. Oh boy. Just cast this one working. For that. Did I pass it? I must have. Yeah. I don't think I ran into those dudes last time. Yeah. Here we are. Cofina? There you go. You've really climbed here. You have my eternal thanks, Jacared. I have been compensated for my husband's murder, as is our custom. As a token of my gratitude, I welcome you into my family and home. Rest in my bed whenever you feel weary, and take this key. It will unlock my husband's chest there in the corner. Everything it contains is now yours. Really? Huh, I mean, if it wasn't for all of the damn ice, it wouldn't be bad. Actually, and, Gustav's chest. Cool. What do we got here? Steel flame blade, some flame bolts, some... quality star helpful. Guess I'll take them. Quality of endurance, you can keep that. Hell, if everything is now mine. I think I should be able to do at least one more dungeon before running off to sell everything. Okay, so from here, actually, let's see, if I take just a quick little hop, jump, and skip across the river, and then slightly north, should be able to find something. Yeah. Kind of. Give me a minute, there's a stash back here. I think. Whoa! Jeez, another giant pack of wolves. What was it? Okay, or, maybe if I do this. Aha! Whoa! It's literally a whole bunch of mud. I was not expecting that looking at the map. Okay, so pirate's chest, huh? That was hilarious. There we go. Ooh, 5,000 gold, a whole bunch of neat stuff. Okay. So then you need help.
You there? Can you help a warrior in trouble?
Sure. Hey, Jakarian, I'm not sure what your business is out here in the wild, but I'm glad you're not one of my skull brothers. They surely wonder why I'm not inside the battle killing the Valbrander Draugr. Aye, it's the Draugr that resides here in Valbrand Barrow. I'm supposed to kill it, you see, single-handedly. Killing a Draugr is a task every skull lad must complete before becoming a man. Only, I can't kill it. I've tried, it nearly slit my throat. I can't return to my village until it's dead. Say, maybe you could help. You could go with me and serve as a distraction. Alright, I'll help. No sense in letting you get killed. Good! With your help, I'll make sure to work out the Draugr. Lead on, Jakarian. I'll follow, and when we encounter the beast, you distract it while I attack. Please do not attack the Draugr. I alone must attack and kill it. At least then, well, I may retain a shred of my honor, and will at least feel like I earned my place among my people, even if I did get a little help. Okay, I guess. Let's, get in here. Yeah, thank you. I haven't stabbed you from behind. I don't know what the hell is going on, but I guess I'm just gonna have to sit for a minute. Oh boy, I'll have to see this thing's covered. Yeah. Get my block up, get my heavy armor, medium armor, potentially even light armor. Oh well, that did not take very long. The Valbrander Draugr is dead. Acted as distraction while Ingmar landed the blows. So Ingmar? Hey there, God, that was a good fight. Did you see me? That was magnificent. With the Draugr dead, I am truly a man. I get back to the Skull village and tell my brothers the good news. If you're ever in the village, come to my house, and I shall greet you as a brother. Oh, and Jakarian, I trust you'll keep this between the two of us. Wish I could offer some kind of reward, but I have so little. I know. I shall leave the Draugr's treasure be. It is yours, my friend. Take all you like. Okay. Let's see. More of that damn stalling. Damn it. Okay, and... oh wow, an amulet of shield. Nordic nail left paw band. Interesting. What is this? Nordic silver claymore. Cool. Oh, that was basically... that's basically nothing. Maybe one more dungeon before I run out the cell. Yeah, well, it looks like one more just pretty much directly south of me. Help. When I try to do one thing, that's what I want to do. Not know why I'm doing anything. Just tell me to hit back. Can you hit back for God's sake? Come on. Damn it. What the hell? Yes, you're being hit now. Hit back already, dumbass. Come on. Okay. God. Yeah, oh, right. South. You're a massive Come here, bitch. Get off my fire sucker.
This is too easy. How do you know that is needed?
Shut up, dog. Don't take your crap. Oh yeah, and that's sweet. Belladonna. So I see some more. Skulls break. Ooh. Because let's see, destruction still... Okay, almost 99. Probably 99 by the time... Whoa, what the hell was that? Scuttled off to nowhere. Yes, 99 destruction. Hell yeah. Oh, yeah? Oh, hold on. Let me start drinking some of these. Oh, I get another. Who knows what's in here? Usually not much, but you never know. Okay, get rid of one. And make sure to loot both. Huh, locked at 30. Oh, let me get that out. What do we got here? Wow, too expensive, but Devil Katana. Interesting. Another glass prison sword and still practical. Wild flame blade. Ring of shock balls. Cool. And cheap restore health, standard restore health. Eldana and Settle. Cool. And locked at 20. And nice. Dire shard arrow. I'll take it all. Oh, hi. Destruction 11. Go ahead. Do your kicks, bites, punches, whatever. I don't care. Because you're still gonna die. I'm just too powerful. Ooh, some soul gems. Wow. Not much. Oh. Where the hell? Where is? There it is. Strength of 30. Nice. Restoration up. One more point, and I get to level up. Oh, wrong one? Yeah, wrong one. Right, because I wanted another one of those. Okay, and wow, not much, really. And oh, scrib jelly. Nice. Oh, another one. Oh, that lockpick's been used up now. So that can stay, but I'll take everything else, and at least I can still move, kinda. Okay, well, now after that, and especially casting strength of 30, right here. Gotta start sorting through some of my loot at least. Okay, I am back, and actually just leveled up, because it was mysticism of all things that leveled up. My teleportation I barely used, but is it often enough that, yeah, mysticism got up. Now, where do I want to go next? Hell, I'm right here. So let's head just barely over here. Allays. I think. Oh, here's one to play. Fine with me. I'll fight Slayer.
You will die where you stand.
You know what damage help? See that? Oh, thanks, and that's... yeah. Okay, I guess. Belladonna. Okay. Okay. Now. I saw something over there. Okay, oh, the last lockpick was all used up. What about here? Firelight sword, wow. Feather belt, woo! What am I gonna do? Okay. Slayer? Or... should I do a soul trap? Because I do have some. Satha's mirror? Alright, fucked. Whatever. Soul. Yes, there you are. bastard! Then come here! Hi, Drugger. Oh, wait, don't I have it? Okay, so I have it on 3. Right, I totally forgot about that. Been so long since I tried to soul trap anything. So, where does the Draugr go? Yep, Grand Soldier. I thought it might. Oh, 65, huh? A glass fire sword, a glass frost sword, a wild viper blade. Shut that wagon, at least that can sell. Okay, what else we got? Battle Axe of Wounds. Neat. Let's see, a glass poison sword. Okay, yeah. Hear that, helm of wounding, and a whole bunch of other random crap. Well, I do not have another grand sword, though. Come on, bring it on, dude. No, wrong one. Yeah, that one, that actually weighs. Come on. Yes, you're being hit, now hit back, dumbass. Okay. Any more? It doesn't look like it, but... never know. Let's see. Yeah, not really much. Things are kinda neat, but then again, meh. Oh, okay. Just that shark sword. Those boots are way too expensive. Wow, another feathering, wound exhaustion, shotgun robe. Okay. Oh, this one's also trapped. Interesting. Okay, where's... we're gonna need more. There, okay. Wow, okay. Another juiced up feather. I mean, jeez. Okay, whatever. And... here, nothing, huh? Not a bad haul, though. Not a bad haul at all. What's next? Okay, well, the next one, at least, in the way this map is weirdly numbered and everything. Yeah, okay. The next thing is way the hell up north. First, like that. That looks kind of neat. I think it's part of the main quest thing. And what do you got here? Luke's Stern Barrow. Just what I was looking for, too. I see a Draugr at least. I see one, probably greater skeleton champion. Yep. There's my... this is the farm. Come on. Start getting back, would ya? Come here. I can't see. Come on, stupid. This way. Here. Are you really that stupid? Come on now. Just die. Okay. Oh, whoa. Almost no magicka again. You're smarter than the damn drug. You're coming after me. There. Another one. Oop, almost got those. Again. Just keep going up some. It's barely able to pass it again. Okay. Okay, and I think that might be it for the enemies. Yeah, it definitely seems like it. Okay. Okay, now. Okay, let's find out what's in here. Anything good? Dark summaraize. Kind of neat, but yeah. How? Okay, let's see. Wow. So a whole bunch of really crappy enchantments. What the? Oh, blind 1 to 40%. Okay. Got here. It's not really even worth it. Well, those greaves are just kind of expensive. Scrap. Damn it. Okay, I need 30. Alright. What do we got? Okay, oh, standard restore health. Yeah. Most of the junk is, well, most of the loot is junk, but it does start to weigh a bit, so I'm gonna have to run home, start sorting, and then eventually make my way back here to Solstheim. Okay, well, I'm not quite the 2 hours yet, but I just feel like I'm close enough, and plus, given the time, yeah. Oh, boys, that's gonna be it for this episode of Morrowind. Unfortunately, I kind of wanted to get a little bit more done, but it is what it is, and it just takes its time. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Now, I am pretty sure that the next episode I should be able to finish up the free exploration of Solstheim. Hopefully, because I mean these things honestly don't take too long, but I mean they're still a ways out, and that does take time. Hell, at least next time I'll off camera I'll definitely have the whole the entire snow bear pelt armor, as well as the snow wolf pelt armor. Yeah, I'll definitely have that all wrapped up and spend all the money and go from there. Yeah, just whenever the hell that's gonna be is whenever it's gonna be. I don't know. I'll see you there whenever that happens. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't hit that bell so you can always be notified whenever I upload another video. And as always, have fun.